We're going to start with the session that we have it here. And yesterday, we started with this theme manager, and in this theme manager, we discussed about the certain branding detail that we have it here, and we talked about it's like ICICI Bank. Then we also talked about Airtel, and then we also talked about the TCS Private Limited. And this TCS Private Limited, that we have it here. In this case, you can see it's like in what all these branding and everything they have it here. And so companies they spend lots of money team into their for their branding detail and everything they have it here. And sometimes it's like they spend almost a lot of money, so that all their this branding and everything which will actually happen. Now let me also log in into the system. So once we log in into the system, we will come to our home page, and we already started creating, this TCS. Uh, okay, team, just give me 1 minute. Just hold on, team. There's important call coming to me. Yes, team. So here, we were discussing yesterday about your the branding part that we have it here, and let me also see if yeah, all right. So to come to your branding, you will be coming to your home section, and then you will be coming to your admin center. And in your admin center, you're going to do all your configuration that we have it here. So here you can see all these your favorite section that we have it here, which is your theme manager. And in your theme manager, you're going to do all these configuration, necessary configuration, which is required. So once we come into your theme manager, so here you will see, yesterday we have already created this TCS theme that we have it here. And in this TCS, we have already created some of these detail which was there. You can see this is the background detail that we have it here, and this is the accent that we wanted. Now accent, we have kept it white, because this color, it was, if we take this background as a white, so this was getting merged with this color that we have it here, right? So that's the reason we selected that this accent color that we have it here. Now let's go ahead further, team. So here you can see it's like if you want to use a text shadow, you can use the text shadow. If you want to contain a shadow, so I'm not like all these detail, whatever they have it here. The another main important thing you have it here, which is a fine tuning, and you can see your background which is coming up here. Now yesterday, if you remember, team, we talked about a certain image that you have got. सोनू, मैं तेरे को 9 के बाद फोन करता हूँ, ठीक है? चलो, ठीक है, मैं तुमको 9 के बाद फोन करता हूँ, फिर बात करते हैं, चलो। All right. So here, when you come into your this background, so in your this background, you will come into and you will see all these details. So you can see it's like you have it all these image and everything which is coming into your this section. So in your this image, if you want to upload your any of your image and everything, it's like which you can actually do that. So you should not upload team any of your celebrity image or something. It's like but you should always go for some image, if the company has it there with some kind of a logo or something, it's like which they have it here. So that probably you can upload those image. But ideally, no, generally I don't advise to people they should upload any image. So you should always select it here as a no image. And once you have done your this image background, so here you have it your header background which is coming into your this section. Now this is your header background that you are seeing into your this screen which we have it here. Now your header section you're also seeing into your this detail, which is almost a replica of your this detail which is coming into your this section, right? So here you can see all your header section which is coming into your this section that we have it here. And in your this header you're going to see how your this header and everything is going to work that we have it. So here if I come into my header, which is into your this section, so here you can see, if I scroll it down, so you can see this is a solid color which is coming up into your this section. So here first header background color, so you can see my header background color which is coming into the this gray color that we have it right now. I am not going to take my header into this this blue color that we have it here, because if I take this blue color, this text and this one is going to merge, right? So I'll take a different color, which is your TCS, the color what they have it here. So if I click into your this section, you can see this gray color which is coming into your at present, right, which is actually a gray color. So if I move from here and if I bring it to into your this section, so here you can see your all these detail that we have it here, which is into your this let's apply your this section. So here if we take it here and you will see your, now this color is actually coming to be a very prank color, but and then we have taken this to be a different color, but anyhow let it be. It's just a demo system that we have it here. And then apart from this, your header color, once you have defined, then you can come into your, then you can also see it's like what is a width type that you have it here, which is a full browser body width, or the the placement width, whatever they have it here. So I think the full body width, it is coming up here like this. Let's see if we select it here as a placement width, then how it will actually look like. So if I select it up placement, there's no change has happened here, right? Okay, I think there is some detail, it has come here down. You can see this theme preview has come here, right? I think there's some, it has taken as a background color. So what it is showing to you, it's not a complete screen, which is showing up. Let's just see that again. Full browser body text, if you take it, but okay, this is already, there's no change has happened. Okay, so you will have to see, it's like, I don't think so there is any change has happened, and I not sure it's like, where this change actually it is going. But so you will have to apply this one by one, and you will have to see where actually, all these things are, affecting. You also have it here as a logo, but I am not touching the logo right now, team, because I will show you the logo in a in coming session, how we can upload your this logo that we have it here. Then apart from this logo that we have it here, we also have it your certain another detail. You have it here as a placement, and you can see your placement which is coming here, which is your somewhere I just read some, it was written as a placement. So you can see page title color, background color, and all these selected tab color that you have it here. So somewhere I just read, I think, and maybe not in this session, but in the past session I have read there is some placement, it was showing up here. I think where it is. um, okay, let's make some changes, we will get to know. So you can see at present it is of black color. I think placement, it is talking about this color or what. Okay, so let's just see it, team, let's make it a red color. It will be completely identifiable which one it is actually referring to. Yes, you can see this page title, it is coming as a placement. So it is your this section that you can see your page title that we have it here, right? So in this case, you can see your placement is coming to be your this page title that we have it here. Now there's another section also. You can see your page title. Actually, it's written also here. You know that you can see your page title. Now the background color. So the background color of your page title. But we already selected that as to be your this color, right? So let's see if I select this some background color. What? So it at present it is white. So where it is white. Okay, so it is coming like this as a white, right? So let's see that here. If I again change this to some red color, let's see how it will work. So again, if I make this to white, no, that's, I don't know where it has gone change. So your placement, I think the background, it's not showing up here because that's again is still coming to be the white only. So you can see your the background option. We have selected the background opacity. I really don't know what is this. So you will have to oh god, actually this background, it has changed this white. So here also we have a background, and here also we have a background. So we don't want this background because we have already worked on this background before, right? So I'm going to remove this code that we have it here, because see, if you remember, we have already worked on this background right before. So for me it is fine, but I'm going to change this to your white color, because I think your TCS has a your blue and white, right? So I'm going to change this to the white color so that it looks here into your white. So if I come here into your this white color that we have it here, so if I apply this section, you will see your this white color it has become here. Then once you're done with your then you can also see the border color which is coming. So somewhere it's like your border color will also work it in that case. So you can actually try all these detail that we have it here as a placement color. Then you have it here as a landing page theme. So your landing page theme, it's like this landing page theme, we are already working on it, right? So in this case, this it will become as a TCS landing page theme that we have it here, right? But we are already working on it. So which landing page that you want to come here? So since we're already working on a TCS, so once this is done, so we will put that into the TCS landing page that we have it here. Then another detail you have it here, which is your module picker. So you can see all your module picker and everything which is coming into your this section. So here you have it here as a module picker and everything that you have it into your this section, and your module picker is your this section, which you can see it's like it's your white and your black, if you don't touch it, and then your this background color that we have it here. So here also you can do all your module picker that we have it here. So if you come down, so this is your module picker. So you can see your this label which is coming up here as a black, and I think that is a default color which is taking. So I'm okay with that default color. It should be as a black only. Then if I come here into your another detail, let's see what is this, and you can see this color it has taken up here, right? So let me just make it your this color. So here if I, no, that's a very prank. So if I make your this color, so if I apply, so you will see your this color will also change. No, it hasn't changed anything. No, I think your if you bring your mouse, you can see this color has become as a this brown color right now. So okay, but when you click bring your mouse on your this color, you can see this was coming a different color, right? This is coming from your I think something we did yesterday also, right? So it was coming from your that section. Then you have it here as a label text color, which is again white. So like this team, you can actually go ahead and change all these. I am not touching all these one by one. But I'm just showing to it's like the way you can see all these section and everything that you have it here. So like this, and you can modify all these detail. So here you have it your module picker. Then you have it your menu section. Your menu section is your again this section that you have it here. Your this is a no, but this is a footer section, right? So let's see what menu section they are talking about. So your menu section, the first detail which is coming here as a black, then here this is white. Okay, which menu section they are talking about? Do we have any menu section here? Nowhere they have written any of your this menu section which is coming into your this detail. We don't have anywhere, right? So here, if we just look at this, this is a menu section. So you will have to change this, to understand. Let's do that. So here, if I make this as a red, what has changed? Has anything changed here? Nothing has changed here, right? Oh, this has become red. Okay, so you can see this has become red, and all these menu. Actually, this is a menu section what they are talking about. Okay, so here you can see it's like no, you can see this is a section here. So your this detail that we have it here, which is your your menu section, and your this another section that we had it here, where it is menu section and your module picker, it is talking about your this section that we have it, right? So I just changed it to red. You can see how it has become as a red. And then you also have so many other color. You can actually go ahead and play around with all these different color, that you want to do that here. So and so let's then here you have it here as a global navigation. And let's see what they have it here into the global navigation. You can see what they have mentioned: when the global header contains no secondary navigation displayed at the shorter length. Okay, you can see I've not selected that here into this section. So anywhere, but so like this team, you will just figure it out, where you have this global section and where they don't have this global section. At present, it is not coming to Portlets. You know what is Portlets? Yes, team, anybody can help me. What is Portlets? I think I've shown you the bash twice. What is Portlets, right? And Siddharth also did ask me that question. So yes, team, what is Portlets? Team,
So they are the blocks in the admin center. They are known as portlets.
absolutely, that's right, Siddharth. And I would also prefer other team member also to participate. I can understand Kishore. Oh yes, yes, Shiv, that's right. And even Kishore also to participate. And Kishore, I do understand if you cannot participate, you also have this chat option where you can write all these chat and everything, and I will read out these, into the chat. But that's true. Siddharth and Shiv, that they are absolutely true, and I think so this is actually your portlet. So here it's like you can see all these portlets and everything which is coming up here, and you can use here into your this portlets and everything. So I'm not doing anything into your portlets team. You already know which section of your portlets they are talking about. Landing page we have just seen, right? This is landing page theme and landing page tiles. Okay, so this landing page tiles. Okay, this landing page style, I think they're talking about the home page. So if you come here, you can see the home page which is coming into your white, right? So I think that's what they have taken up here. Let's put that into red color, and let's see if we land, this landing page is going to come into red. So we don't have any landing. I think this is a landing page, right? It should become somewhere red here. Let's just apply this because no, you don't have anywhere to check it out, where this is coming up here. But what we have changed into the body background color, we have changed this to red color. Okay. So let's just try it out, team, how it will look like. And if I, oh God, now this color combination is not, I think more or less it's looking like a beach color, right? What we were checking that yesterday. I'm more interested in seeing it like, how my your this page home page will basically look like. Certainly team, I'm not going to apply this color because this is not the color which I actually wanted here. But I don't know where this landing page has gone. It is certainly, it is nowhere into red it is coming, because we wanted to see, I think. But this is also known as a tiles, landing page. So let's see that here if we come into the gold section. So no, I think even that's completely different. I don't know where it has gone, and which landing page they are actually referring to. So here, if we come into this section, so we have it here as a theme manager, and in your theme manager that we have it here, we can actually we can actually, so if I come here into your TCS theme manager, so Here you can see all these theme manager, and we were doing your this particular landing page that we have it, right? And I don't know where this landing page theme was actually there. No, no, not this one. Not this one, team. Oh God. Not this one, but we have it your this detail, which is a landing page style. So in your landing page style, I don't know where this has gone here and what change. Actually, it's only showing as a border. If we make this to, I think, 70%, then it's going to show us a proper detail. But there's no change coming up here. I don't know where it is actually talking to landing page. Since here there is no change, so there is no change either way coming into anywhere, right? This is a header text, again it is coming up here back. Let's make it white. Let's see where it is changing. Nowhere I can see this changing and anything which is happening, right? Okay, anyhow, this is actually don't know where it is taking. Then you have this primary button. So let's see somewhere, you can see this primary button that you have it here, right? Primary, secondary, and all these button that you have it here. So, oh, you can see your portlet here also. Your portlet header text color. You know how your portlets. This section that we had it here. Here, this is the portlet section that we have it. So if you change your this portlet from here, you can check it out into your this section that we have it here. But at present, we are talking about this primary button, and you can see your primary section and every detail, which is coming into your this detail that we have it here. So enter your this detail and everything. You can see here all these section and detail, which you can see into your this button, which is coming into your white. So you can see the background text color which is coming into white, right? So let's change it to red. You will see this has changed into red, right? Red is looking odd theme, but this was only to show. I just want to can okay, I just want to make it white here, but this was just to show you how this can actually be. So I'll just apply this white. So you have it's like what color actually it is talking about. Background color, it is, you can see it is showing up here into this, which has actually taken up the when you were talking about this background, it's like so it has taken it from here. I'm not making any changes into that. So but this is where you can see your primary color that you have it here. Then this is a highlight element that you have it here. So if you have it here, any of your highlight element, it is coming into your this section. So you have it here into your highlight link color and everything. So you can see here into your this section, and this highlight color that they have it here, but what it is generally highlighting, that's a question mark here. So let's just check it here into yellow color, and just to see which is coming into your this highlight color that we have it here. Yeah, this text has changed, but where it has changed, that's a question mark. So let's save it and see where it has actually changed it here. So if we save your this section again, and if we check it out where it has gone here, so let's just come to your home section and see where this highlight color, where they are referring to. So this is and this is team, for your batch, I am actually doing it all these thing into detail, but with all my previous batch, I used to cover some of it, and those important one, but not the way I have covered it for your batch. For your batch, I have gone into all these detail and everything, right? So here you can see, I don't know where this highlight color actually it is going up here. Nowhere I can figure it out where this yellow color that we had it, right? I don't know where this is going. So we don't have any highlighted into this section. I think highlight color, it will be something, it's like when you define your tiles or something, when you highlight it, I think this is what the color what they are talking. I can only guess it, but I'm really not sure about this. So you will have to actually go ahead and test it out, one by one, team, because practically, team, it is impossible to go ahead and show you all these detail, right? But either way, for your batch, especially I am doing one by one, but otherwise, few of the important thing, that which I used to show in my previous batch, and I used to finish it. Then here you also have it, apart from the highlight element, then you also have it here as a table. So here you can see your this table which is going to come here. Where is the table section into your this detail? Do we have any table? Table is also not showing up here, right? Table color, it is your black. Okay. And then what is a background color? Background is this. Let's change it to this color and see which where it is. No, but it has not. Oh, this one. Table header color. This has changed to your this blue color, black and blue, right? So let's just test it out. Even this also where it has changed. Now, since I have taken up and doing it so one by one with your for your badge. So let's just see where it is going. So let me just come here into my home page and we will see where it is actually going up here. So if I come here into my home page and I just want to see, where this detail it is going, this table header color. So this header color, if we come into this section, well, it does not change anything, right? You can see it has not changed anything. Table header color. Okay, but I don't see any changes has taken up here. Anyhow, no changes has actually happened. So with this, so you'll actually have to figure it out, where whole this detail actually it is getting changed, and accordingly you will have to. Okay, this is what they're talking. No, I think this table has changed. You can see, right? This is what the table color, what actually they are talking about. Okay, so I think this table what they actually referring to. But anyhow, I'm not going to go ahead and all these detail and everything here. So this table section, then what is left, then this is a diagram. You can, so your this picture and everything, it will change here. So into your this diagram and everything. So I'm not doing anything changes into your diagram and everything because I want this to be into your standard. So you can see here into your all these diagram, you can, this color and everything. So I'm not changing anything into your diagram team because I don't want to play around with the diagram. Footer section is your this section that you have it here, which is your this detail which is coming up here. So let's just see your footer section also. If you want to change, now what it will do, it will only change the text color. It will not change this the color of your footer, because this color of your footer, it is coming from the background. So if I change this to red color, you will see your this footer has changed into the red color, right? Logo, it is, you can see here this success factor logo. So you can see your this logo which is coming at dark and light. So if you want this to be light, let's see how you can see this light has taken up here, right, which is coming into the white color. I'm okay with the dark color. Okay, now I think we have just made a lot of changes, but anyhow the screen is not at all looking good. So then you also have it here as a logging style theme. Your login style theme, once you put your this success factor, okay, now it will not come because you're already logged in into the success factor, right? So if you remember where I put in normally my credential, which is into your success factor user ID and password. So this is what the login page, which is saying that here I do not want to make any changes. I want to keep it as a standard that we have it here. Then apart from your this login page, you have it here as an external user style. You can see your favicon. Favicon is your this detail. If anybody is not aware of, you can see this is small SF coming up here, right? Your this section team. This is your favicon that we have it here. So you can go ahead and use this. I'm not making any changes because there are a lot of people who are going to use your this success factor, so I'm not changing any of this detail. Now we also have this theme manager, but before we go ahead and do this theme manager, let me come here and save this, and let's see how this complete my this section theme will basically it will look like. So you can see all these changes and everything that we have done it here, and certainly it is not looking good because this at all it is into your different section and everything. We have made it a complete with the different color and everything, which is actually not matching up here. But I think we can, if we change this color also, it will become completely a beige color, that we were doing that here. So if we make that into your beige color, it will somehow it will look good also. So you can see all these section, everything has changed up here. You can change your this detail, all these section you can change. So obviously it's like, when you will go with the client like this, when they will ask you to change this section, they will ask you to change that section. And so like this team, if you remember, I told you, right, that it takes lots of time to work on into your changes and everything which is going to be there. So in this section, it's like you will have it here as a lot of change and everything, which is going to take place into your this picture and everything that we have it here. Then apart from this picture and everything, you can see your, let's come again back into your admin center. And in your admin center, let's suppose team, your this theme has been approved by your client, which is your TCS, who's a client. They have approved your this theme. And now this theme, it's like, because TCS is an Indian company, so you people were implementing this whole detail into your India. And let's assume that TCS has gone into into your Germany, and into Germany it's like, they have opened up a new office, and they again want to go ahead and implement this success factor. Now again, it's like, obviously this theme manager, again this topic is going to come, but TCS now, since has already has implemented entire into India location. So what you can do, instead of creating this theme again and working spending for 2 or 3 months, so in this section what you can do, you can just come here into your theme section. You can see your export your thing, so you can see all your coding and everything it has taken up into your this section that we have it here, right? So you can see all your this coding and everything, which is going to come into your this section that we have it here. And into your this section, you can see it's like, all your this detail and your another detail that we have it here. So you can see all these section and detail and which is going to come in. So what you can do team, you can just highlight this and copy your this whole theme and open up your Word document. And in this your Word document, when you going to come here and put it into your Word section, so what will happen here, when you come into your this particular Word section, and when you open up your this particular detail which is going to come here, so in your this detail, what will happen, you can just cut copy and not cut copy paste, but you can just copy and paste it here. You can save your this theme that you have done it. You can see there are total 7 page which is going to come here, and all these changes and everything, it's like your coding and everything which has taken up here. You can save your this detail that you have it here, and once you uh, okay, this is coming here into joint. Okay, so once you have it into your this section, so in this case it's like, what you can do, you can actually save your this Word document, and when you go ahead and do this implementation into Germany, so into your Germany, what you're going to do, you can come into your import theme, and you can cut copy and paste, and you can put it into your import theme that we have it here. So like this, you can go ahead and do all your this, so once you've already worked on your import section, so you already have your all these section and detail which is coming into your this section and detail that we have it here. And you can actually go ahead and do all these detail and everything into your this section which is going to come your this detail that we have it here. So like this theme, you can actually work on your all these theme and everything, and I'm going to revert my old theme because this is not at all looking good to me. So I'm going to revert back all this. Okay, everybody is clear with your theme manager, or anybody has any question on the theme manager?
Okay, Ashish.
All right, and what about the rest of the people? Kishore and Shiv Kumar. Okay, Kishore is also fine. So what about Shiv? Okay, so I think even both of them they responded, right? All right. So all right, team. So like this, you can work on all your theme and this detail. I am not saving your this particular theme that we have just created, and I am also going to revert my old theme because this is actually not looking at all good to me. So and so here this was my original theme that we were actually into a light and gray. So this is my original theme actually it was. So I will come into my this original detail that we have it here, and then I will come into my admin center, and from admin center I will go ahead and remove your this detail that we have it here into your from the favorite section. So that was all your this detail and section that we have it here. And now let's see some of the more topic that we can do into your success factor system. So now I'm going to touch your another topic which is we have it here as a company logo that we have it here. So now I'm going to show you it's like how we can actually change your all these logo and everything which is coming into your this section, and how we can go ahead and use all these logo and everything which is coming in here into your this section that we have it here, and how we can actually go ahead and use all these detail that we have it here. So your this company logo, it is nothing team, it is your this logo that we are talking about it, right? So since we are working on the TCS, so let's just see into your TCS logo, and your all these logo and everything is going to come here. So you have it here, all these TCS logo. And what I'm going to do, I am going to upload this TCS logo which we have it here. Let's go ahead with Tata Consultancy Services. Okay. So I'll go ahead with this logo, that they have it here, and this logo you can see all these detail and everything, which is coming into your this section, and into your this section we going to see, so this is a look, but why it is coming into your different color, which is not, this is not looking good. This is fine, right? The first box is coming into you some gray and white color, right? Which I actually don't want to use it here. So no, this is way too small. Okay, let's use the first one only. So here I'm going to save your this image, and once you save your this image into your desktop, so then what we're going to do here, you have it your company setting, and in your company setting you have your this functionality which is your upload your company logo. So here you can see your upload your company logo which is coming into your this detail that we have it here, and into your this detail, if you come here and you can see here, if you select your file, so I'm going to select it from my desktop, which is coming into your this section where this file has saved, where it is, has it saved, did I save this in my desktop? Yeah, it is here, right? Your this is your TCS. So if I go ahead and upload your this file, you can see your this dimension, it is showing up here, which is into your 240 into 210, this dimension that we have it here, right? So in order to change your this logo, team, you will have to go ahead and upload, work on this dimension. So if you have the graphic team, sitting into your office, you can ask them to actually go ahead and change your this detail, whatever this detail that they have it here. But anyhow, I am going to change your this section, your TCS. It is actually blended with my background color, but if I open up here with my, there are various, shall we, yes, we that's what I'm going to do, that Kishore. I'm going to open up here, you can see it's like, I have opened up here into the paint section, and there are various online tool, which comes, and you can actually go ahead and compress this file. So but you can also compress your file using the paint, that you have it here, which is into your paintbrush, that which is the default, which you get into your this section. Or you also I can see here, edit with the paint 3D. Let's see what is this. So I think this is a new addition what they have added here, right? So paint here with a 3D box which is coming up here. So that's something which is coming into your this new detail. So let's see if we can make this Tata logo into 3D section. Creating a new project. So in this new project, hope so it will convert into the 3D detail, and hopefully it will look better. So I don't know what it is doing up here. This is a 3D. Okay, I really don't know what is this 3D detail. Anyhow, I don't want to do all these things. So if you want to resize into your this section, you can see it's like, there's a small button that you have it here, which is into your resize. And then you can see it's like, your vertical and your horizontal that you have it here. You can see it's like, your how it is going to do that here. So since we want into your some of the pixel base into your this section, and I'm going to remove this expect ratio which is coming up here. So we have this ratio which is coming up here into your 210. Now this 210, it is your horizontal. So I'm going to make it here into 210. And what is my vertical? Vertical is 40. So I'm going to make your this 40 that we have it here. And if I go ahead into this section, you can see this is how your logo it has become up here. So I'm going to save your this detail. If you want, you can save it here, save as, but okay, let me go ahead and save it here as a save as, and hopefully it has become small. Okay, now it's very difficult to point out into your this section because you can see it's like, no, you have it here into your this section, which is just falling into your this detail that we have it here. And because my this color it has actually blended with my desktop color. No, it hasn't saved it. Okay, just hold on, let me save it once again, team. I will give it here as 1. So any transparency will be lost if you share this picture. Any transparency, okay. I don't know what is transparency, what they are talking about it here, but this is what the one detail that we have it here. So I'm going to again choose my file, which is into your TCS1. Where is my TCS1? It's only TCS1, but where is the original TCS then? Okay, it originally is coming here. TCS1, it is coming up here. If you upload your this section, you can see it will take up your data consultancy service that we have it here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and save this section. Now, once you save your this section and once you log out and log off again, you will see your this logo. It will come here and change it here. So let me again log out and log in again, team. So in this case, you will see how your logo will change into your this section that we have it here. So here, if I, okay, now it has not taken effect because if you, the moment you change that here, it here also it starts reflecting that here. But in the, you can see it has not taken up here as of now. So here I have it here as my 125, and then here if I upload into my this password, so it will come into your this section that which will start reflecting that here. But anyhow, team, it is not coming up here because earlier it used to happen instantly, but I think now they have made this it takes some time before this starts showing up here into your this logo that we have it here. So you can see it is showing up here, but it is not showing into your this section. Let me again save this section, choose an image and try again. Okay, but there is no image because this is already a default one, right? So okay, I think this will take 24 hours time. So probably likely to be, it's like, no, we're going to see that section into your tomorrow session. We will see it has changed into you. Now it does not take so much of time, team, but because it's a demo system, and as I told you, right, this system, it is also your success factor team also use a lot. So, and since multiple people they work on training and they keep on changing all these logos, so maybe they would have blocked this changes and everything. So that's the reason it is not it has not changed. But otherwise, normally it used to change instantly only. And if you have any other access to your success factor, and if you go ahead and change your this logo, it will go ahead and change instantly, that you will see into your this section that we have it here. So that was all about your logo and everything that we have it here. And then any question on your logo, team? Anybody wants to ask any other question? Then you can see, team, another detail also which is coming up here, which is a restore default. So in this case, let's suppose if you have actually changed your some of these logo and everything that we have it here, and later it's like you want to, okay, now where is that? All right, so later on it's like you want to actually go ahead and restore the original success factor logo. So in this case, you can actually select it here as a restore your original logo, which is coming into your this section that we have it here. So like this, you can actually go ahead and do all your this section and detail, which is into your whole detail, which is going to come into your this detail that we have it here. And you will see into your this particular section which is going to come here, and it will work. Now the next topic that we're going to start here, which will be your we have it here as an instance synchronization tool. um, Now you'd have seen, team, in your if you have worked on SAP R3 system, it's like they generate TR, right? And when they moved your TR, from your one system to another system, let's suppose they have it here as a development, then they have it here as a quality, and then they have it here as a production. So in this case, what they do, they move from one system to another system. No, Siddharth, it does not take 24 hours time. It uploaded instantly, but it is, in this system, it is taking time because of the reason being, you see, earlier what used to happen, it's like, when I used to upload this logo and everything for in my previous batches, it used to happen instantly. But then in this case, it is taking so much of time, maybe because, because even success factor team also, they use this server, and then maybe, they have set up a certain time and everything. It should not happen instantly. So maybe that's a reason, but otherwise it just happen instantly, or minimum it takes within 2 or 3 minutes. It's actually go ahead and do that here. Let me just again try it out, team. If I log out and log in again, maybe it might work that time. So if I go ahead and upload your this section into your this detail, now you can see, team, again it has not taken up here, right? So you can see it is again reflecting the same thing. Normally, if you come here into your this section, it automatically, it starts reflecting into your this logo that we have it here. So now you can see it's still a logo, it is coming up here, so it has not changed it here. Maybe this system is used by multiple success factor people, so that's the reason it has not changed this logo. But it does not take so much of time, it just change it instantly into your all these logo that we have it here. Now the next topic that we're going to do that here, team, which is your instance synchronization tool. But this instance synchronization tool, we're going to discuss it tomorrow, because this is a time for your question and answer session that we have it here. So any question, team, from any of the session, you can go ahead and ask your question. Yes, team. Anybody has any question, you can write it into your chat box, or you can ask. And please share the last two. Yes, I was to share the video yesterday night, team, but what happened after the session, by default, my laptop went into some upgrade and everything, and it almost took 1.5 hours just to finish with the upgrade. So that's the reason it's like, I could not upload. And see, now what happens, team, it's like, when I take a session, what it does, it does not save this your video into the video format. So what we have to do, we have to convert this into the video format, then we have to share it. So that's a quite a lengthy process, actually it happens. So since my system, it's like, it just went to by default upgrade, so could not do that. But tonight certainly I'll convert all these video and I'll share with everybody. All right. Okay, any other question, team, apart from this video? Kishore, Shiv, or Siddharth, any other question, anybody has it? Team, is start practicing into the system, then only it's like, you will come across any question. I have also shared a lot of documentation with you, everybody. So in that case, you can also read all these documentation and everything, so that we just get to know, that yes, if you people have any question, you can actually go ahead and ask all those question and everything. So it will not take much of a time. No, majority of a thing we have already done it here. So in this case, it's like, you can just come here and you can select your this whatever this document which I've shared that you with you people. So you can just open and start reading that, and so you will start understanding, it's like, what we have already done it here. So any other question, team, anybody has it? No question. All right, team. So since there is no question, so we will again continue tomorrow, and we will see, it's like, with your instance synchronization tool, and we're going to also see some of the another topic which we will see into your tomorrow session. Okay then, team. All right, Shiv. Okay, Kishore. All right, Siddharth. All right, chalo. Okay then, team. Bye.